Joan. What a girl, what a world, what a light. Oh, I married Joan. What a mind, love is blind, what a wife.
Joan Davis with Jim Backus in
I married Joan.
If I feed him emergency complaints and I didn't say he won't complain. Oh, well, I know my Harry didn't say all the same way. Oh, you can say that again. Say it, you heard something.
Ladies, for heaven's sakes, order! Thank you. This meeting of the Executive Board of the Women's Welfare League will please keep order. Now, the next point on our agenda is to elect the chairman of the Entertainment Committee for our forthcoming charity affair for underprivileged children.
Oh, what am I going to wear?
Believe me, sometimes they ought to throw an affair for underprivileged wives.
Girls, let us be orderly, remember? Now, girls, the chairmanship of the Entertainment Committee requires a woman of intelligence, of tact and poise. A woman who is capable of being an impresario. Can I have a volunteer? A woman who is not afraid of hard work. But she may get her picture in the paper. Although she may not be able to see her husband for 3 weeks. Oh, now, girls, please, we've got to have a chairman.
I take it, but I can't leave Jerry with my mother. He's so big now, she can't handle him.
I know. I saw him the other day, and it seems like only yesterday that he was a little shaver like that. But now...
Oh, thank you, Joan.
Huh?
I just knew I could depend upon one of you to volunteer.
But I really did.
Now, all those in favor of having Joan for our chairman, say aye. Aye! Really wonderful.
Joni, I'm home.
Oh, I'm in here, lover.
Hello, honey.
Hello, my doll. You'll spoil your appetite.
With a little carrot?
Here, let me put some Roquefort cheese on for you, dear.
Well, then I'll really spoil my appetite.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Had a board meeting of the club today.
Uh-oh, cold cuts again. How was it?
Oh, just fine, dear. We had to decide on what kind of entertainment to have at our next affair, which is in 3 weeks. And some of the girls wanted to have a play, and another one something else. About the only thing we could all agree upon was that nobody liked opera.
Well, then what are you going to have?
Opera.
But I thought you said the girls didn't like opera.
I know, but at least we all agreed upon it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does?
Yeah, if I don't think about it too much.
Well, I was only kidding you, dear. You know what really happened was, well, we've tried everything but opera, so we thought it would be worth a try.
But, Joni, use your head. Opera requires real singers, not amateurs.
Oh, we know that, dear. But Elsie Ferguson's sister-in-law happens to be Madame Cortini.
Really?
Really?
Who's Madame Cortini?
Oh, Brad, I was hoping at least you'd know. But Elsie Ferguson says that she used to be a real opera singer before she retired, over in Europe somewhere.
Well, Joni, if you have a real opera singer, it won't be so bad.
Yeah, I know. But the only trouble is, they tell me that Madame Cortini is very temperamental. I'll sure have to handle her with kid gloves for the next 3 weeks.
You'll have to handle her. Why you?
Well, didn't I tell you, dear? Well, I'm so thrilled. They made me the impresario. You know, the chairman of the whole shooting match.
Joni, I thought the girls liked you.
Well, honey, what are you talking about? That happens to be a very big honor.
Oh, honor my foot. Well, bye, lover. I'll see you in 3 weeks.
What do you mean by that?
Well, honey, you won't have a minute to spare from now on for yourself or me. You'll be working like a dog.
Shh, don't be silly. The girls promised to help me.
Honey, I know their promises.
Oh, Brad.
Well, see you in 3 weeks. Goodbye, lover.
Oh, darling, don't be ridiculous. Now, you sit down and have your dinner. I'm not going to do any work. Why, I'm the big impresario, the boss of the whole thing. The girls work for me.
Someplace. Now, don't tell me. Let me think of it myself. Jane? No. June? No. Joan, that's it. Joan Stevens. Didn't we used to be married to each other?
Right.
Now, you know you haven't changed much at all.
Oh, it wasn't that bad, honey.
It wasn't, huh? In the past 3 weeks, I've seen you exactly, let me see, a week ago Thursday at breakfast, then the time I ran into you on the street, and then... Did I miss you? Ow, ow. You miss me? I thought we'd never be alone again. What is that?
Madame Cortini.
Madame Cortini, for a minute there I thought it was an air raid siren. What is she doing here?
She's trying her costume on in the bedroom. Must have come into the living room.
Why is she here?
Well, the show's tomorrow night, you know. And they're gonna fix the theater up tonight, dear. You know, scenery lights, stuff like that. So we're rehearsing here tonight.
Well, look, Joe, listen, just go in and ask her to tone it down a bit.
What?
Tone it down a bit.
Brad, she'll hear you.
Seriously, all I said was go in and ask her to tone it down a bit.
Are you kidding, honey? If I went in there, why, well, it's cheaper to replace... It's cheaper to replace dishes than teeth, isn't it?
Yeah, well, all right, then I'll go in and ask her.
Oh, no, Brad, don't.
Well, look, honey, don't worry. I'm used to handling people with diplomacy. I won't offend her.
Please don't, Brad.
I'm Judge Stevens. I hope you'll forgive me, but the dishes and, well, it's the... Well, I'm sorry I interrupted you. going on here, Clara?
This is the scene where Brunhilde fights the dragon.
Oh, yes. Where's Joni? Joni, what are you doing in that outfit? I didn't know that you were in the show.
Well, I'm not, darling. Mr. Jenkins plays the part of the dragon, and I'm just standing in for him. He's home with an awful headache.
Well, yes, I can see why. Now, look, Joni, you... Yes?
Leave!
What, this is...
Leave! Leave this house!
Well, I happen to live in this house, and I...
Leave!
No!
I refuse to sing another note unless this person leaves immediately.
Oh, Brad, please do what she says.
Joan, in my own house?
Oh, but Brad, please.
Please,
Well, all right. All right. You know, it's the first time that a host was ever thrown out of the house by the guests. Do you mind if I get my hat?
Let's take it again. You get back under your rock.
But, Brad, you've got to apologize to Madame Cortini.
Joni, I've got to get some sleep. I have a big day tomorrow, and...
Yes, and I'll have no day tomorrow if you don't apologize. Well, I'm the impresario. How will I face the Women's Welfare League?
I simply will not apologize to that awful woman. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who, just because they've been blessed with a little talent, seem to think it entitles them to the right to ignore all the simple, decent rules of behavior. It's just a matter of principle with me.
But, Brad...
No, honey, I've got to get some sleep. You can't...
Now, listen to me, Judge Bradley J. Stevens. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who, because they've been blessed with a little principle, ignore all the rules of simple, decent behavior.
Huh?
Well, now, how can you refuse to apologize after what I've been through the past 3 weeks? All the work that I've done, selling tickets, keeping Madame Cortini happy, putting up posters, getting costumes, fitting them, rehearsing. Yo-ho, toy, boing! Yo-ho, toy, boing, boing, boing!
All right, you win, Joni. I'll apologize to Madame Cortini when I come home from court tomorrow night.
Love her.
Well, yeah.
Come in. Madame Cortini is expecting you.
Well, thank you.
I'll tell her you're here.
Now, it'll all be over in a minute, Brad, dear. You'll apologize to Madame Cortini, then we'll rush to the Playhouse in time for the opera to start. Now, honey, you promised me that you would. Oh, give me a big smile, dear. Oh, it's a beautiful smile. So, Florence, not only is she a great singer, but she makes marvelous lasagna. Signed, Enrico. To Florence, non dimentichiero me la vostra Aida o il vostro lasagna. Signed, Mario.
I told you, she's not a singer, she's a cook.
Now, honey, you came here to apologize, not start another argument.
I know, Joan, but look at these pictures. Who else but a selfish, conceited, self-centered...
Charming, beautiful, intelligent. Well, how do you do, Madame Cortini? We were just admiring your spaghetti. spaghetti. I mean your pictures. Oh, Brad says you must be a wonderful singer to have such famous people autograph pictures for you.
He didn't seem to think I was such a good singer at your home.
Oh, no, on the contrary, madam. It's just that when I hear anything so beautiful, I get flustered. That is, I get so moved, I don't know what I'm saying. Isn't that right, Joni?
Oh, yes, that's very right. Why, I remember when Brad first proposed to me, he was so in love with me, he didn't know what he was saying. You should have heard some of the things he called me. Oh, good. Now that that's settled, let's hurry, shall we? The opera starts in 45 minutes, so let's go.
I still haven't heard any apology.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, come on, Brad.
I apologize.
Go.
That's no way to apologize.
Oh, no, of course not. Let's have a nice apology, Brad.
Oh. You are not only a wonderful singer, you make a great lasagna.
Let's go.
No.
But we're wasting time, the opera.
An apology is no good unless it's sincere.
Oh, now listen,
Yes?
Well, okay. Madam Cortini, you have the voice of an angel. You have that rare quality granted only to a privileged few. Your voice has depth and range and beauty. It instills in the listener a sense of faith and hope. I am sure that you have thrilled thousands and sent them away happier human beings. In short, Madam Cortini, can you ever forgive me?
I accept your apology.
Let's go. Oh, but I guess that's how it is when you're the impresario in charge of a big affair like this. Nobody seems to be able to do anything without you. Oh, but we've got a full house and money in the till, and I guess I've done a pretty good job. Oh, of course, I mean, madam, no one would have come if it hadn't been for you. Boy, you're the biggest thing since you're very large in this community, and you have the voice of an angel.
My powder puff, please.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, it must be so wonderful to thrill so many...
Oh, now you've made my throat dry. Where's the atomizer?
Oh, now you just open your throat, dear. It'll be all right. What stuck it would be at a time like...
Oh, you're almost as impossible as that stupid boor of a husband of yours.
Who's stupid bored? My Brad?
Oh, you bad woman! I'll have you thrown out of here.
You'll have me thrown out. Why, I'm in charge of this whole mess here.
5 minutes, Madam Cortini.
We'll be right there. 5 minutes, huh? Believe me, madam, if you didn't have to sing, nobody can insult my husband.
You don't think I'm going to sing after this, do you? I'm leaving. And now let's see how your big affair comes out, impresario.
But wait a minute. Why do you want to leave? Is it something I said?
Joan, where's she going?
Oh,
Well, the opera's about to start. She's on in a few minutes.
Well, she's not going to sing, Brad. We had an argument. I won and the club lost.
Oh, Joni, this is terrible. The people are waiting out front. We've got to think of something.
How about a suicide pact?
Oh, Joan, what are we going to do?
I don't know. Hey, wait a minute. There's a record player backstage. The one near the microphone, the one we used during rehearsal?
Yes?
Well, Madam Cortini's songs are all on records. Now, all we'd have to do is get someone to dress in her costume and pretend to sing and have somebody backstage playing the records through the microphone.
Say, you know, that might work. Come on, honey. We don't have much time to lose.
That's right.
We are, yeah.
Now, we gotta find someone who knows the opera.
Yeah, exactly.
And someone who's very familiar with rehearsals.
Yeah, exactly.
And someone who... Oh, no, Brad. Not me!
Oh, yes.
No! You don't want to
Here
do
we
it.
are. Off to work, lover. Oh, isn't it wonderful being alone in our own house?
It certainly is.
Frankly, I don't care if I never see or hear another singer again.
Aren't they the worst? Really, Brad, I'm so glad we don't have any living in this neighborhood.
Oh, honey. Goodbye, dear.
Bye, darling. Come in, the door is open. Yes.
I'm your new neighbor.
Oh, a new neighbor.
Yeah.
How do you do?
Fine. I was coming by the grocery store, and the delivery boy was sick. They asked me to bring your order here to you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, no, it's a pleasure.
Say, aren't you?
Oh, no. He'll never be on TV. It's too slow. Tired, you know.
This used to be such a nice neighborhood.
I married Joan. What a girl, what a world, what a life. Oh, my heart laughing, never know where her brain has gone.